Good morning. It's currently 6:15 a.m. on Saturday, May 9th, 2015. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. So, my back still sucks. It's up and down a little bit. I feel like it'll get a little better and then it kind of tightens up a little bit again. Just trying to keep it stretched out and everything. I think part of what I need to just get over is impatience at insisting that it's just going to stop doing what it's doing. But I think I strained it, which is what caused it to hurt. And so, if I sprained or strained an ankle, I wouldn't necessarily expect it to just be better. Like it gets better slowly. Is my point. Not you don't just go to sleep and then you wake up. It's like, oh, good, it's fine now. So anyway, still dealing with that. And also, I was supposed to have people coming over today, but my place is a mess, and I'm not looking forward to trying to clean up feeling like this, so I might have to just cancel for today. I saw the newer, the Robocop movie from last year. It's one that I'd kind of been meaning to see for a long time and then just never made it happen, but it's currently streaming on Netflix, and so I watched it. It's fine. It was okay as just sort of an action movie with some interesting elements to it. I think my complaint is really only that they really soft pedaled the satire. The thing about the first movie, the original Robocop, is that the thing is half comedy, if not more than half. It's totally really pull no punches satire of, politics and government and corporations and law enforcement versus crime, and it's just full of that stuff. And like everything about it is this feeling of, like, one of the things that's very memorable to me is when he's first waking up as Robocop. There's a moment where he starts to see, and we're seeing through his computer vision, and he sees doctors working on him, and we realize that they don't think he's supposed to be conscious yet. And then when they look over and notice that he's watching them, they say, "Oh shit," and then it cuts out again for a little bit. And I just love that, because this implication that something so dramatic and even horrific is happening to him, and like they don't even really know what they're doing. Whereas this one, I think, almost just by virtue of them wanting to make him as cool as possible, they make everything, I don't know, everything seems more slick. And, it's not, I don't want to overstate that. And then the movie does have these elements where Samuel L. Jackson is playing, I think, Bob Novak. Someone, he's basically a Bill O'Reilly type character. And obviously there's some satire involved in his segments. But the problem is that for a movie that's supposedly taking place in today's future, the satire is really, like, the political satire is, I don't want to say easy, because that's not what I mean. It's too slight. You know what I mean? It's too much like, no, it's already like that right now, as opposed to, this is the extremer version of what we've got going right now. So the action is fine. It's good. I have no real complaints about the guy in the suit. As I observed on Twitter, it was kind of amusing as I deal with my back stuff right now. It was kind of amusing to have the same walk as Robocop. So the movie is fine. I didn't dislike it, but I do feel like it really doesn't hold a candle to the original. It doesn't have to in order to be enjoyable. I'm glad I watched it, but the original is still better. I have not watched any of the original's sequels recently enough to judge, although I doubt I would feel as fondly reminiscent of them as I am of the first one. All right, so remember you can find all my stuff at christianaellis.com, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow for 5 more minutes.